This is the face of homelessness in Cincinnati you don't see. So is this. Bethany House Services is giving these children food in their bellies and a safe, cozy bed to lay their heads at night. Of all the hundreds of homeless families who find shelter in Cincinnati, Bethany House helps half of them. On any given night, up to 180 people are in Bethany House shelters. A perfect storm of unexpected events
I got pregnant.
I had lost my job.
I went through a pretty bad divorce.
can rip apart a home and force a family into the streets.
We'd go to the little Anderson Town Center bus depot because it was open all night and it was warm.
Pretty much living out of our car and sleeping in other people's homes.
I had lost my job in April, and we were able to stay in my apartment and maintain up until about July of 2006. And at that point, I was evicted, and my car had been repossessed. It was terrifying. It was, it was unpredictable at times, you know what I mean? But it was humbling.
People living paycheck to paycheck. An incident like that, you use a paycheck and you just can lose everything.
I was devastated. I had put all of my eggs in the marriage basket. We were married and happy one morning, and that evening we were no longer allowed to be in our home. I didn't know what we were going to do.
People do not see homeless families because they're not out on the street corner, so they're really invisible. Unfortunately, because of that, people don't realize what a problem it is in our community today.
A friend of mine told me about Bethany House and how they had helped her, and I just decided to give them a call.
Bethany House had availability.
And we found ourselves at the Bethany House shelter.
I had a vision in my mind of what a homeless shelter was supposed to look like. And when I got there, I was pleasantly surprised. It felt very much like a home.
They welcomed me in to their family and took care of me at my, darkest time.
To have that security and stability is essential.
It gave us peace of mind. It allowed me to stop worrying about where we were going to sleep and what we were going to eat and start focusing on the solution, on how we could be successful long term.
Finally, I could take a deep breath and figure out what to do.
Bethany House provides more than food and a bed. It offers services that put clients back on the path to independence.
Bethany House today isn't the same agency that it used to be years ago. We grew overnight on January 1st, 2015, when we took over the Mercy Health St. John shelter operations and their shelter diversion program. We also have grown our housing program, our rapid rehousing program by 35%. We've added shelter diversion, we've added permanent supportive housing.
Bethany House helps its clients find the two biggest things they need to survive on their own: a home and a job. It will even help with the rent for the first few months.
Every single day, all day, I am on the phone working with landlords to assist our clients with housing.
It's rewarding to see when you go out the very first time into a house, when you've had someone who's been in shelter and all of a sudden you go into the house and the child takes you back and wants to show you their bedroom for the first time.
The Bethany House staff makes referrals for mental and medical health services. But most importantly, the focus is on the children.
My job is to be the voice of the children. I work with the kids and explain to them it's not where you live, it's how you live. A lot of the homeless children do not attend school on a consistent basis. A lot of the kids are not enrolled in school. Education, unfortunately, is not at the top of the list when you're focusing on where you're gonna lay your head down the next night.
It takes a village to keep families off the streets. You are part of our village. Bethany House could not do the work it does without its donors and volunteers. Events like Mardi Gras, our annual golf classic, and wine tasting bring in dollars. Volunteers in our shelters add a human touch and keep our operation running smoothly. They come to cook and serve meals. They help us with the mail, sending out newsletters and donation requests, and help with filing in our offices. They help keep the campus looking nice by doing yard work. And they organize all the items donated and stored at the shelter that will be given to clients as they leave. Everything from shampoo and sheets to clothing and cooking utensils.
When our families come to us, they have nothing. And so when they leave, we like to give them the Bethany basics, as we call it, so they can get started and have, bedding and everything that they'll need to be able to get a good night's sleep.
Everything you would need to set up a home, thanks to the kindness of the community. Monique is now a mother of 4 and works in property management with a commercial real estate company. Brenda, her boyfriend, and their daughter are happy in a new apartment, and Brenda works as a case manager at Talbert House. Nahamani graduated cum laude from Xavier and owns a website design consulting business. Bethany House Services, helping families since 1983 get one step closer to home.